What is going on, guys, and welcome back to the Broker CCG. Today I'm finally doing a blue deck, but it is going to be a Plesiomon Source Strip deck, but let's get right into it. For the Digi-Egg, I'm going to do the Bukamon from BT14. This is probably one of the best, if not the best, blue Digi-Egg you can run. Might as well run it until it's hit. Your turn, while your opponent has no Digimon with more Digivolution cards than this Digimon gains jamming. So being able to swing pretty much from the start with jamming without having to deal with your Digimon being deleted by larger Digimon in your opponent's security is just really good. And especially when you go into the top end of this deck, be able to swing for multiple securities or swing multiple times. Once again, without having to worry about dying is great. Keeping your stack on the field. So that's why I run it at 4, and I don't run any other Digi-Egg in this deck. The next one, it's going to be Plesiomon from BT5. It has the inheritable your turn once per turn. When you trash a Digivolution card of one of your opponent's Digimon, gain 1 memory. So really I don't need to explain why gaining memory is important. But this can be swapped out for the Gomamon, the promo. I just don't have any of the Gomamon promos, but that might be something you may want to pick up if you're looking to play some of the Plesiomon X Antibody whenever that comes out. That way it's just more Gomamons you can go into. But I run this, again, gaining the extra memory always allows you to continue your turn. Then the next rookie that I run is going to be Jellymon from BT13. So it has Evade, which is great if you do have it out on the field and you do swing with it, or you just have it out on the field and it's either deleted by effect. All you have to do is just suspend it and it stays on the field. So your body stays on the field, makes it a little harder to get rid of this card. But it also has the inheritable when attacking, trash the bottom Digivolution card of one of your opponent's Digimon. So I do like this effect as opposed to waiting for your opponent to swing to trash one of their Digivolution cards. Similar to the Otamamon, I do run some of these, but we'll get to that in a second. Again, it's better to be able to trash your opponent's Digivolution cards on your terms whenever you are ready to swing. There's goods, pros and cons for either of them, but yeah, being able to trash when attacking, and also this is not once per turn, so if you do swing, unsuspend, swing, you're going to be trashing more than just one Digivolution card. So that's why I run Jellymon. Great sort of rookie to run, just decent effects. The next one is going to be Gomamon from BT14, so I would definitely run this at 4. I still have to pick up my last 2 copies of this, but it has the start of your main phase. Trash any one Digivolution card of one of your opponent's Digimon. This Digimon can't be blocked for the turn, so really good effect. And then opponent's turn, when this Digimon would be deleted, you may play one Gomamon from this Digivolution cards without paying the cost. So if you want to just have an extra body out if your larger stack is deleted is great. And again, not being able to be blocked is also fantastic, since if you're going from your raising into this, you're going to have the jamming in inheritable, and then pretty much you can Digivolve on top of this or swing with this if they don't have any Digimon or Digimon with no sources. So again, really solid card. Definitely recommend running this at 4. I still have to pick up my last 2 copies. And then sort of as placeholders for the last rookie, it's going to be Otamamon from BT12. This is opponent's turn once per turn. When opponent's Digimon attacks, trash the bottom Digivolution card of one of your opponent's Digimon. So there is another Otamamon that will trash 2 Digivolution cards from the attacking Digimon, but that just makes it easier for your opponent to swing with one of their other Digimon. That doesn't really matter if their sources are stripped, and then swing with their desired Digimon. So that's why I chose this one, because it just punishes them. If they try to swing with another Digimon, I can still pick their high value target and strip one of their bottom sources. So I have to run this, but again, this is going to be swapped out for the Gomamons whenever I do pick those up. Then on to the level 4s champions. I'm going to go ahead and run 4 of the Kakumon, an excellent card from BT14. It has the when digivolving, trash any 2 Digivolution cards from your opponent's Digimon. So yeah, doesn't have to be bottom. It can be some of their top Digivolution cards, or anything from top to bottom. And then when attacking once per turn, until the end of your opponent's turn, one of your opponent's Digimon with fewer Digivolution cards than this Digimon can't attack. So now this is a great card because when you do swing with this, if they have a Digimon with only a single source, you're going to be able to stop them from attacking with that Digimon, and then you're also going to be able to swing with jamming, since all of your Digi-Eggs give your Digimon jamming. And then also the inheritable is the same exact effect when attacking once per turn. Until the end of your opponent's turn, one of your opponent's Digimon with fewer Digivolution cards than this Digimon can't attack. So being able to stun any of their Digimon is always excellent. The next level 4 is going to be Tesla Jellymon from BT14. It has the when attacking effect to draw 1. So again, if you have jamming, really comes in useful. You get the extra draw, as well as taking out one of their security without having to worry about having this Digimon deleted. And then similar to the Jellymon, the inheritable, when attacking, trash the bottom Digivolution card of one of your opponent's Digimon. So again, this isn't once per turn. So if you do happen to unsuspend with the Digimon you go up into your stack with, you can swing with it, trash one Digivolution card, swing with it again, trash another Digivolution card. So you can just keep trashing their Digivolution cards and make it easier to stun their board. But this is a great option to, again, get those early draws in. So definitely not bad to run in this. And then the final level 4 that I run is Lanamon from BT12. Digivolve 0 from Calmeramon, but we don't run Calmeramon. And then you may Digivolve this card from your hand onto one of your blue Tamers, as if the Tamer is a level 3 Digimon. When Digivolving, by placing a blue level 3 Digimon card from your hand as the bottom Digivolution card of one of your blue Digimon, this Digimon gains jamming. So again, you can Digivolve into this, and then you can throw one of a rookie under any of your Digimon. Doesn't have to be the Lanamon, but you throw something under, and this Digimon will gain jamming. So again, if you Digivolve on top of a Tamer, you're still going to have jamming, so you can still do early poke, or go ahead and Digivolve into this, Digivolve into another Digimon. But we do run 6 Tamers, so there are a lot of Tamers to Digivolve on top of with this, and again, it's a great finisher and also great for getting early pokes in as well. Then on to the level 5s. I run Plesiomon from BT5. So when Digivolving, trash the bottom Digivolution card of all your opponent's Digimon, and then it's inheritable your turn. If your opponent has a Digimon with no Digivolution cards in play, this Digimon gains security attack +1. So this is great because the main Plesiomon that we go into can unsuspend. So being able to swing, check 2 security, unsuspend, swing again, check another 2 security. You're going to go through 4 other security with jamming. So unless you hit an option card that somehow deletes your Plesiomon, you're going to be able to take out the majority of their security, and then Omni for win or Hybrid for win. So that's why I decided to run the Plesiomon in this deck. Then the next, an excellent option to run is the Zudomon Ace from BT14. Hand, counter, blast, Digivolve, and then on play and when Digivolving, trash any 2 Digivolution cards from your opponent's Digimon, then return one of your opponent's Digimon with no Digivolution cards to the hand. So we do trash Digivolution cards throughout the whole entirety of the game. So if they have a large body out in the field with not many Digivolution cards out, you can either throw this out, strip their sources, bounce it back to hand, or, you know, on their turn, if they swing, Digivolve into this and then bounce their body back. So great card to be running in this deck. And then the final level 5 that we run is Majiramon from BT6. It has when Digivolving, trash 1 Digivolution card from the top of one of your opponent's Digimon, and then it's inheritable when attacking once per turn. If your opponent has no Digimon with Digivolution cards in play, unsuspend this Digimon. So this is just a way to get an extra swing when going into your Plesiomon, so either getting 3 or 2 swings. And then also this can definitely be swapped out for either of these Shogun Gekomons. That's probably what I'm going to be doing when I do get my hands on them, but for now this is a solid option. Again, being able to get 1 extra swing is great. Now on to the level 6s. It's Plesiomon from BT14. It has 1 Digivolving. Trash any 3 Digivolution cards from your opponent's Digimon. Then when attacking once per turn, if your opponent has no Digimon with more Digivolution cards than this Digimon, unsuspend this Digimon. So you're almost guaranteed to be unsuspending unless you're facing some decks like Machinedramon or Alphamon or any other deck that really throws a lot of sources under their stack. So being able to, and you're also going to be trashing a whole lot of your their sources. So even if they have a Mega on the field with the same number of sources, you can still swing, unsuspend, and also when Digivolving into it, you're going to be trashing a bunch of sources. So you're almost guaranteed 2 swings every time. And so paired up with the jamming and also sometimes the security tech +1, you're going to do 4 checks and not have to worry about hitting a large body in their security, since this is only 11,000 DP and we don't really run any Digimon that give inheritable extra DP. So the jamming definitely comes in useful in this deck. Then because this is a Plesiomon deck, I decided to run Plesiomon from EX1. Your turn once per turn, when one of your opponent's Digivolution cards is trash, draw 2. Then your turn, this Digimon can also attack your opponent's unsuspended Digimon with no Digivolution cards. So this can absolutely be cut for literally anything you see fit. The only reason I'm running it is because I really wanted a more of a Plesiomon deck, and the effect is actually decent if you end up stripping a whole lot of their sources going into this. You can go ahead and swing their unsuspended either level 3s, 4s, 5s, or even 6s if you do end up stripping all those sources. So definitely not a terrible card, but again, this can be swapped out for any level Digimon or Tamer or option card. I just wanted to run it since it's a Plesiomon. And then finishing out with the Digimon, the level 7s, the Blitz Omni, great finisher. Again, you can swing for 4 checks with the Plesiomon from BT14. Go into this, swing for the last, or if you already did poke and do 1 damage, then you're gonna swing for the 4 rest of their security, Digivolve into this, swing for game. So just great finisher. Nothing really more to say about that card. Now onto the option cards. I run a couple. So this is the removal option of this deck. Great Maelstrom from BT12. When you would use this card from your hand by placing one of your blue Digimon as the bottom Digivolution card of one of your other blue Digimon, reduce the cost by 3. So you're able to play this for 6 if you do place a Digimon under another Digimon. Return one of your opponent's Digimon to the bottom of its owner's deck. So being able to just remove one of your opponent's Digimon is extremely useful, but it is quite costly if you can't throw another Digimon under one of your Digimon. So, but again, I run this because it's great removal. The next option is going to be the training, the mental training. So, reveal the top 2 cards, add 1 blue card, rest go to the bottom, and then main delay. One of your Digimon may Digivolve into a blue Digimon card in your hand for its Digivolution cost, and then when you would Digivolve, reduce the cost by 2. Great for looking for any of your blue cards. Again, so the only 2 cards you're not going to be able to add are the 2 Omnimons. Everything else is blue. So also being able to go up into your Digimon far cheaper is always going to be useful. So that's why I run 2, definitely can bump this up. The next option card is going to be Wave of Reliability from BT14. Main, trash any 2 Digivolution cards from your opponent's Digimon. Then if you have a Tamer with Joe Kiddo in its name, choose one of your Digimon. If your opponent has no Digimon with more Digivolution cards than the chosen Digimon, unsuspend it. So if you do go into the Plesiomon that unsuspends a couple times, and you do have extra 2 memory to spare, you can go ahead and play this out. And if you also have a Joe, I know that sounds like a lot of conditions, but it's easier. It's easier than it seems. But you can go ahead and swing once, swing twice with your Plesiomon, play this out, and then swing once again. And if you have Omni, that's 4 total swings. So great card, and also great for getting rid of your opponent's Digivolution cards. And then its security effect, activate this card's main effect, and then add this card to hand. The final option card that I run is Marching Fishes. Main, choose one of your Digimon until the end of your opponent's turn. 3 of your opponent's Digimon with as many or fewer Digivolution cards as that Digimon can't attack or block. So usually you want to choose one of your large stacks, or even if you have just a lower level stack that happens to have more Digivolution cards than all of your opponent's Digimon, you can go and play this out, stun their board, and then not have to worry about them swinging that next turn. So super useful. And then it has the security effect. One of your opponent's Digimon can't attack for the turn, then add this card to the hand. All right, and on to the Tamers. I run 3 of the Jokita from BT14. It has the on play, trash any one Digivolution card of your opponent's Digimon. Then your turn, when Digivolution card of an opponent's Digimon is trash, by suspending this Tamer, gain 1 memory. So again, because we run that option card that requires a Joe on the field, this is a great option, and you do trash a lot of Digivolution cards on your turn, so being able to gain extra memory from doing so is great. So that's why we run it at 3, definitely want to see him. Then the second to last is going to be Sora and Joe. So if your opponent has a Digimon with no Digivolution cards in play, gain 2 memory at the start of your turn, and then your turn, when you attack with a blue Digimon, you may suspend this hammer to trash up to 2 Digivolution cards from the bottom of your opponent's Digimon. So again, great for when you're swinging, great for getting rid of more of your opponent's Digivolution cards. And if you have one of these and one of Joe, you know, you can go ahead and suspend this and suspend gain a memory. So they really work in tandem with each other, but just a great option, another Tamer with Joe in the name. And then the final Digimon, final Tamer is going to be Davis. So memory setter and just great for finding one of your pieces if need be. Definitely a good generic Tamer to run in this. But let me know what you guys think. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.